This is one of the most versatile tools you can have. Besides the axe, to me, this is your lifeline in the woods. I know that sounds dramatic, but it ain't dramatic if you literally have to put your life in the hands of this knife and your skills to use it. Batoning gets a lot of heat, draws a lot of heat from people who don't like it. I do it because in my mind it's safer. If you get in late or it is a survival type situation and you decided to make camp late in the evening, this is much safer than swinging an axe. If I'm going through a knot, I try to go directly through the center of the knot. It'll split easier that way. If I get a knot that's particularly tough, I just take the knife out and throw the piece of wood to the side. Don't get crazy stupid and just think that, you know, I'm just gonna beat this thing through it. You can do it, but A, you expend a lot of energy, and B, you are stressing the knife, and if it does have a weak point, it's gonna show. The other thing is if I do hit a hard spot, I'll beat on the tip and I'll let this side rise up. I don't put a lot of pressure on this side of the knife. I let the knife tip go down if it's rough, and I push it back down, straighten it out, do it again. Straighten it out, do it again, until I bust through it. Again, the main thing about splitting wood down with any tool you have is the quality of wood, how easy it splits. Dude, if you don't have anything else but this knife, this baton can make it a whole lot more versatile than what it is without it. Alright, once you get your stuff split down to about this size, you can use this technique that I show here. Put your knife right in the middle of a piece of wood to do this splitting technique. Hammer it into the log, hammer it all the way through the piece of board, and then just twist it a little bit and pop it. Alright, Iowa Woodsman has a great video, if you haven't seen it, called, I think it's called Cutting Down a Tree with a Mora. Thing to remember is that's for a cordage gathering, ridgepole gathering, things like that. It's what he's cutting down is a green softwood tree. If you're stuck out in the woods with just a knife, the main thing you're going to need is firewood. You can cut down the tree, a dead standing tree, with a knife. But the thing is, if it's not crazy wet out, you're going to be able to find dead standing wood that you can just push over most of the time. Or widowmakers that are hanging in trees that you can reach. Just show the technique, and if you haven't seen it before, just like using an axe. Do it like the beaver does. Thin it out and go around it. And don't be afraid to really beat the knife into it.